Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of phrasal verbs. These little guys can be tricky because their meanings aren't always obvious just by looking at the words. But don't worry, I've got you covered. I'll explain each one with lively examples and visuals so you'll be a phrasal verb pro in no time. Get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even do a little dance move when you get that aha moment. You know, the one where you finally understand something? We love those moments here. Have you ever felt like you had to choose between two really bad options? Like maybe you have to decide between eating your vegetables, ew, or going to bed early and missing your favorite show, the horror. That, my friends, is what it means to be caught between a rock and a hard place. Neither choice is good, and you're just stuck. It's like trying to decide whether you'd rather have a giant spider for a pet, or a snake that sings opera in the middle of the night. See? Tough choices. Okay, let's talk about something we can all relate to, money, or, more specifically, things that cost a lot of money. You know, the things that make you want to faint when you see the price tag? That's when you can say it costs an arm and a leg. It doesn't literally mean you have to give up body parts, phew. It just means something is so expensive it feels like you're making a huge sacrifice. Like, have you seen the price of designer shoes these days? Talk about costing an arm and a leg. You know that feeling when you spill something and you just want to cry? Well, crying over spilt milk is kind of like that, but instead of milk, it's about something that's already happened and can't be changed. We all make mistakes, right? But dwelling on them and getting upset won't change a thing. It's like wishing you could unring a bell. It's just not possible. So next time you make a little oopsie, remember, don't cry over spilt milk. Learn from it, laugh it off, and move on. Let's talk about shortcuts. Sometimes finding a quicker or easier way to do something can be a good thing, like using a GPS to avoid traffic genius. But other times, taking shortcuts means sacrificing quality or doing something the wrong way. That's when cutting corners can get you into trouble. Imagine baking a cake and skipping the sugar to save time. Your taste buds would definitely know you cut corners. So remember, shortcuts can be tempting, but sometimes the long way is the best way. Have you ever been in a group where everyone agrees on something and you're just like, I see it a little differently? That's where being the devil's advocate comes in handy. It doesn't mean you're actually being difficult or disagreeing just for fun, though sometimes that's fun too. It's about offering a different perspective, even if it's not the popular one. Think of it like trying on different hats. You might not buy them all, but it's good to see what they look like on you. Okay, picture this. You're about to win a race, you can taste victory, and then bam, you trip and fall right before the finish line. That, my friends, is why we don't count our chickens before they hatch. It means, don't get ahead of yourself. It's like celebrating your birthday a month early. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. So, remember, it's great to be optimistic and excited, but let's wait until those chickens actually hatch, okay? Ever dream of quitting your day job and becoming a professional bubble blower? Me too. But don't give up your day job just means, well, maybe don't quit your job just yet. It's usually said in a lighthearted way, like when your friend thinks they're the next Beyoncé just because they can sing in the shower. It's a gentle reminder that sometimes our talents are best kept as hobbies. But hey, if you're truly passionate about something, go for it. Just maybe keep that day job for a little while longer, just in case. Life can be full of ups and downs, right? But even when things seem gloomy, there's always a silver lining if you look hard enough. It's like finding a $20 bill in your pocket when you thought you were broke. A little ray of sunshine in an otherwise ordinary day. So next time you're feeling down, remember, every cloud has a silver lining. Sometimes you just have to squint your eyes and tilt your head a little to see it. You know that feeling when you wake up feeling energized and ready to conquer the world? That's what it means to be fit as a fiddle. It's all about being in tip-top shape, both physically and mentally. Think of a fiddle that's perfectly tuned and ready to play a beautiful melody. That's you when you're feeling your best. So eat your veggies, get some exercise, and remember to laugh a lot. Your body will thank you for it. Ever been mean to someone only to have something similar happen to you later on? That, my friends, is called getting a taste of your own medicine. It's about experiencing the same treatment you've given others. especially if it wasn't very nice. It's like telling a bad joke and then having someone tell an even worse one back to you. Not so funny now, is it? So remember, treat others the way you want to be treated, or you might just find yourself on the receiving end of your own bad behavior. Imagine trying to talk to someone and they just completely ignore you. Ouch, right? That's what it means to give someone the cold shoulder. It's like being invisible, and it can really hurt your feelings. It's like trying to high-five someone and they just stare at you like you're speaking another language. So next time you're tempted to give someone the cold shoulder, maybe try talking things out instead. Communication is key, people. You know that feeling when you're so tired your eyelids feel like they weigh 1,000 pounds? That's when it's time to hit the sack. It's just a fun way of saying going to bed. It's like saying goodnight to the world and hello to your comfy pillow and cozy blankets. Ah, sweet dreams. So next time you're feeling exhausted, remember, hit the sack and recharge those batteries. Ever said something you regret when you're angry or upset? Yeah, we've all been there. That's called acting in the heat of the moment, when our emotions are running high and we might not be thinking clearly. It's like trying to make a grilled cheese sandwich when your kitchen's on fire. Not the best time to be making decisions. So next time you feel yourself getting heated, take a deep breath, count to 10, and try to cool down before you say or do something you'll regret. Sometimes we make things way more complicated than they need to be, right? That's when you can say, it's not rocket science. It means something is actually quite simple to understand or do. It's like trying to tie your shoes. It might seem tricky at first, but once you get it, it's a piece of cake. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed by something, remember, it's probably not rocket science. Take a deep breath, break it down into smaller steps, and you'll get there. Ever notice how everyone seems to want the same thing when it becomes popular? Like, remember those fidget spinners? That's called jumping on the bandwagon. It's like joining a conga line at a party. Everyone's doing it, so you might as well join in on the fun. But remember, just because something is popular doesn't mean it's right for you. Think for yourself, be your own unique snowflake, and don't be afraid to dance to the beat of your own drum. Life can throw some curveballs our way, right? But even when things get tough, it's important to keep your chin up. It means staying positive and hopeful, even when you want to curl up in a ball and hide under the covers. It's like remembering that after the rain, there's always a rainbow. So next time you're feeling down, remember to keep your chin up. You've got this. You know that feeling when you can accomplish two things at once, like maybe you're exercising while walking your dog? Talk about multitasking. That's called killing two birds with one stone. It's all about being efficient and making the most of your time. It's like doing laundry while you bake cookies. Two tasks, one happy you. So next time you have a lot to do, see if you can find a way to kill two birds with one stone. You'll be amazed at how much you can get done. Ever notice how sometimes it's best to just leave things alone? That's what the saying "let sleeping dogs lie" is all about. It means don't stir up trouble or bring up old arguments if it's not necessary. It's like trying to wake up a grumpy bear. It's probably best to just let them sleep. So next time you're tempted to bring up a sensitive topic or rehash an old fight, remember, sometimes it's best to just let sleeping dogs lie. Ever had a chance to do something amazing but you hesitated and missed out? That's called missing the boat. It's like showing up late for a concert and missing your favorite song. Talk about a bummer. It's about recognizing opportunities when they arise and taking that leap of faith. So next time you have a chance to do something great, remember, don't miss the boat. Seize the day, carpe diem, and all that jazz. Ever lost something so important you'd do anything to find it? That's where the phrase "no stone left unturned" comes in handy. It means searching thoroughly and leaving no possibility unexplored. It's like looking for a contact lens. You're checking every nook and cranny until you find it. So next time you're on a mission to find something, remember, leave no stone unturned. You never know where that missing sock or that winning lottery ticket might be hiding. Wow, we covered a lot of ground today. Phrasal verbs are everywhere, and understanding them can really boost your English fluency. They add color and nuance to your language, and they'll make you sound like a natural. Try using these in your daily conversations. You'll be surprised how often they come up. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.